Okay, let's see who jumps in on this wonderful Sunday, of course. Always love being here. Always love enjoying the interaction with all you wonderful folks here. All right, some people are jumping on board. Whoever jumps on board, if you don't mind, let me know where you are connecting from, just so I have an idea, of course. All good. Some more people coming on board. Very, very good. Thank you. All right. Let's see who jumps on board. From Sweden. Hello, my wonderful friend, Kara from Sweden. Okay. God, Rome, Italy. Awesome. Hello. Hello from Tel Aviv. Awesome. Hello from Belgium. Hello, my wonderful friend. Always nice to have you here. Big Hat from Dubai. Thank you for joining, my friend. And OBD, good evening from Ghana. All right. Let's keep the likes going, because the more likes we get, of course, the more, of a feeding frenzy we create here. Let's see how many wonderful people jump on board on this wonderful Sunday. Belgrade, Serbia. I saw Germany here. I saw a few other countries. Finland is here. Scottish living in England. Awesome. Hello here. Nova Scotia, of course. You guys are awesome. Ghana, yes, we mentioned that. And Belgrade, Serbia. Very, very good. Dominican, very, very good. South Africa. Well, we have all the corners of the earth here today, and I totally, totally love it. I love you guys. All right. For those of you that are here for the first time, you can go right ahead and check my TikTok page, of course. And if you like what you see, you can always hit the follow button, of course. And of course, if you also hit the little notifications button right beside it, you will get notified every time I upload a video. And at the same time, you can also find my link tree right at the bottom there. When you click on that, that's going to direct you to my other social media platforms. And of course, my brand new website that I created. There you can find different programs that I'm offering, of course. So feel free to go through it. Now, for those of you that wish to subscribe, this is your opportunity while I am live. You can subscribe. And anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick 15-minute Zoom meeting with me, one-on-one, just to, touch base with one another. All right. So, since I have all you wonderful folks here, I wanted to touch base really, really quick on the importance of celebrating, okay? So to celebrate is far more than just what we think it is. It is far more than just a celebration that we just get together just for the sake of celebrating. A celebration, and no matter what kind of a celebration it is, okay, brings us in tune with who we really are. It brings us into the vibration that and frequency that allows us to connect with the higher energies and higher planes of this physical, so-called physical reality. At the same time, when we celebrate, what happens? It makes us feel great. It makes us feel good. And the people that are around us, of course, feel good as well. So it is a win-win scenario for everybody. It doesn't matter what it is. You could be having a birthday. Celebrate it, right? You could be having a graduation of some sort. Celebrate it. You might be, having a connecting with some old friends, and you're going out for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Celebrate it. Doesn't matter what it is. Just sit there, because the frequency and vibration when you connect and you celebrate is actually amazing. The frequency and vibration rises for everybody, and you all feel good about everything. So Let's get some more shares if you guys want to share this, because the more people we bring on board, the better it is, of course, for everyone. All right. And now I'm open for questions, of course. Anybody that has any kind of comments, you can, feel free to actually make your comments here. You can ask me any questions that you like. They don't necessarily have to be related to what I was saying, of course. So let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Hello from Michigan, US. It is amazing. I was just there. I just came back. I was in Michigan, specifically in Detroit, Greek town. So, hello, my wonderful friend. I was just there. Uganda. All right. Hello from Los Angeles, California. Very nice to have you on board here. Awesome. Let's get some more likes, folks. The more likes we have here, the better of a feeding frenzy we create, of course, right? The likes are easy. Just tap your screen. That's all it is. That's awesome. Hello from Virginia. Okay, it's cold here and raining. So, love and light to you, my friend. I get it. Virginia is cold and raining right now, but sooner or later, before you know it, it's going to be sunny again. So, it's all good. Hello from Denmark. Thank you for being here. Kalispera Patrida. Thank you, Xanthi, for being here. Always very good to connect with different people from all around the place. And Greece, of course, I was born there, so that's awesome. Hello from Germany. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, that's good. All right, hello again, friend. Love your lives. Thank you, Tracy, for being here. Thank you for connecting. I've been binge watching your YouTube channel. Awesome, Cheryl. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, my YouTube channel, I need to upload a few more videos. Actually, these lives, now that you mentioned YouTube, I have a tendency of also sharing them on my YouTube channel as well. That way we don't miss them, right? We don't lose them. Right. Which country are you in? Right now, I am in Canada. Earlier this morning, I was in the US, of course. So, Holland here. Awesome. Hello, hello, hello. Here, Krishna, chat and be happy. Here, Krishna. Absolutely. United Macedonia, thank you. Or should I say, Nicola, thank you. Sefkaristo. All right. Hello, good man. Hello, my wonderful friend. Thank you for being here. Cheryl, hello, everyone. I hope all is okay. Have a great day. Blessed be my friends. Awesome. I love you, wonderful folks here. All the energy here is amazing. And Animals World, Sefkaristume. So Sefkaristo Kiego. Thank you. I appreciate all of you for being here, of course. United Macedonia, greetings. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Thank you very, very much. I hope you don't mind me calling you Nicola, of course, now that we officially met. I love that name to begin with. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Okay. And Pastor Emmanuel, if you actually love a person, is it right to beg for love? So, you shouldn't beg for anything, all right? Because love comes naturally, all right? So you either love somebody or you don't love somebody. But this is the scenario. When you connect with who you are, love comes naturally, because love is who you are, believe it or not. You are made out of, that's all you are, love and light, right? So no need to actually on yourself to love somebody. Mario, hello, my wonderful friend. United Macedonia, thank you for being here like usual. All right. Cheryl, so I have a question. Go right ahead, Cheryl. You can throw it right now, since I don't have a lot of questions floating right now. So be my guest before we get more, of course. Cheryl, it's pretty long. However, since I've been a child, I've been hearing things, seeing things. Right, so, okay. Continue. I'm listening. I'm waiting for Cheryl. Is there a continuation to this, or I'm kind of yes? Okay. I've been seeing things come to pass, some sad, some very sad, some good. Yes, since you were a child, you've been hearing things, seeing things, right? So, okay, some things pass, some, okay. Now, these things that you hear and you see, are they always things that happen, or are they just things that you kind of, they're kind of in your vision, but they don't actually come to fruit in this physical reality? Greetings from Croatia. Do you know Rudolf Steiner? No, I do not actually. If you want, you can comment on who Rudolf Steiner is. All right. How can I do it when I want to, instead of when just before something happens? Okay. So I guess you want to change the so-called bad things before they happen. So this is the thing, right? When we just allow things to happen for whatever reason, it is actually everything that happens for a reason. I should put it to you like that, right? So generally speaking, we should just let things happen and not interfere in reality, because it serves the higher purpose of all. Now, on the other hand, you are having a vision of something. So in this case, if you are having a vision and if you can help somebody, by all means, help them. Okay? So if you are having a vision that something is going to happen, Brandon, thank you, then I suggest you take action on that vision, right? Or that feeling. Because, yes, I get it, everything is the way it should be and everything is perfect, but at the same time, you are part of this scenario because you are having a vision. So in this scenario, things change because in this scenario, you know what's going to happen. So you need to act on it, or at least I would act on it for sure. So any questions that anybody else might have here? I got some messages there. Again, for those of you that don't know me, feel free to check out my TikTok page, of course, here. And if you like what you see, by all means, go right ahead and hit a follow, of course. And at the same time, if you want to hit the little bell icon right beside it, what's going to happen is you're going to get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay? And again, right at my link tree at the bottom there of this page, when you tap on that, it's going to direct you to my YouTube and Instagram. And at the same time, you can see my brand new website that I have just created. It's all there. Feel free to browse through it, of course. I have different programs and different other interesting things going on there. At the same time, anybody that wishes to subscribe, this is your opportunity to do it while I am live. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick 15-minute Zoom meeting with me on a one-to-one just to touch base. And of course, what I was discussing earlier was about celebration and how important it is to actually celebrate. Celebrate everything. Everything that you can, okay, just celebrate it, because by doing so you are raising the vibration, you are raising the frequency, you are raising not just your vibration and frequency, but everybody else's that are celebrating as well. And every time we get the opportunity to raise frequency and vibration, what also happens is this lovely planet of ours also raises its frequency and vibration. So it's kind of like a domino effect, right? You kind of just, everything falls into place. All right, greetings from Croatia. Okay, we mentioned that, sure. Like now, the hair on my neck is literally standing up. Okay, awesome. So when your hair stands up, Cheryl, is that a good thing for you? Or is that a bad thing for you? Because some people, when their hair stands up, they take that as a positive message. In your case, maybe when your hair stands up, you might be feeling something so-called bad that's going to happen to people. So, which is it for you, Cheryl? People tell me to stop it, or I'm weird. You're not weird, actually, at all. And regardless of what people tell you, okay, you shouldn't, anything that you are in alignment with, you should never stop, okay, because it doesn't matter what people think or say. What happens in this scenario, everybody is here for their own specific purpose. Everybody is here for their own specific reasons. And in your case, okay, you have a special gift. Thank you. And this special gift that you have, you should not stop it, regardless of what people are telling you. On the contrary, I would tell you the opposite, and I'm going to tell you to explore it. Okay? Thank you, my wonderful friend. Keep exploring it. Keep growing it. Keep expanding it. Because, again, in the overall of everything, there's no such thing as positive or negative. It just is. And you, my wonderful friend Cheryl, are just part of it. All right? So just explore it. Don't worry about what people tell you. Do we necessarily need to forgive all times? Pastor Emmanuel. Beautiful question. So let me put it to you like this. Everything and all emotions are actually frequencies. Okay, so if you can tap into the higher frequencies and higher vibrations, it is always a good thing. Okay, so for example, when you tap into appreciation, gratitude, love, of course, which is my top one, compassion is a very, very good one. It's among my top four, actually. Forgiveness, obviously, is right up there as well, right? What happens is we raise our frequency, our vibration, and it is beneficial to us as well as so-called physical body. So I would definitely forgive, and I would definitely forgive just for feeling the forgiveness, okay? So it doesn't matter what anybody does. Yes, forgiveness is a very high frequency. So yes, I would definitely try to forgive everybody. Do we necessarily need to forgive all times? I would, just because of the frequency. Thank you, Zeus. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. Love and light to you. Hello, Sparrowhawk. Awesome. Pastor Manuel, thank you. United Macedonia, Nicola, I should say. Sir, can you explain more that when we need to, thank you, Brandon, when we need to be everything, animal, tree, land, stone, etc. Yes, I can. That's the easy part, United Macedonia, okay? The easy part is, in fact, that in order for you to gain higher levels of consciousness or higher levels of awareness, you can't just jump at those levels right off the bat when you are in this physical reality, I should say, okay? So you need to start from something in order for you to understand more. So at some point, yes, you were the tree. You are, or you were, the animal. As a matter of fact, let me put it to you this way. Since everything happens in the now, you are all these already in the now, except these things are happening in a different time frame. But here we can't see it like that because time is linear here, right? So yes, you had to be the tree. You had to be the rock. You had to be the animal. You had to be the plant. You had to be the grandmother. You had to be the grandfather, the father, the mother, the daughter, the son, the crippled person, the healthy person, the broke person, the rich person, and so on, and so on, and so on. You know, the religious person, the non-religious person. You had to be all of it, okay, in order for you to understand and expand your consciousness, okay? That is a wonderful, wonderful question. Thank you for that comment, Nicola. I hope you don't mind me calling you that. All right. Do we necessarily, okay, we mentioned that. That's awesome. Cheryl, okay, hi, I'm getting really bad interferences. Okay, the interferences are you talking about now here, or is it when you actually get those, uh, your hair standing up? Is that where the interference comes in? I need some help, guys. All right, Cheryl, in reality, you've got this. Okay, you've got this because you are more powerful than what you realize. Okay, and this is a fact. When I say that you are more powerful than you realize, you really, really are. Okay, if you go back and stay silent and become still, you will realize who you are and how powerful you really are. All right, all right. Let's see. And Amelia's in the house. Hey, from the East Coast. Hello, my wonderful friend. Thank you for being here. All right. What about when I close my eyes and still am seeing everything around? That is fantastic. That is actually something that a lot of people would love to have. And I know that for a fact because a lot of people wish that they're able to do something like that. So for you, it's coming totally natural, totally normal. So I wouldn't be concerned at all. Just go right ahead and close your eyes and see everything around you. That's wonderful. That brings you even more in contact with who you are, obviously, right? All right, let's see who else. Hello, Cheryl. Okay, I'm sorry, I asked this. I can't get it to stop. My phone went off 100 to 0. Uh, from 100 to 0, what do I do? I can't. Um, Unplug your phone, right? Literally, just unplug your phone. Don't pay too much attention to stuff around. Camila, thank you. You joined my wonderful friend. It's busted. I'm adding you. Okay. Thanks for all your advice. It really helped. I still hug a tree. Awesome. Hugging a tree is actually so remarkable because you are actually picking up this beautiful energy that these magnificent beings have. And yes, they are beings, okay, just like the rest of us. And when you pick up on this wonderful energy, uh, magical things happen in your life too, okay, because plain and simple, energy that comes from beings like that can't be anything else but positive, believe me. Trees are very, very unique beings. Let's get some more likes here, folks. The more likes we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we create, of course. And the more shares we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we create. More people that are into this spiritual community or whatever you want to call it, come along, of course, and they join us, and we can all interact with one another. So anthrophilosophy would be interesting for you, probably. Greetings from Germany. Thank you, my wonderful friend from Germany. Camila, hi, beautiful soul. Your notification didn't come up. It didn't, did it? All right. I'm not sure. Maybe you can check your settings, Camila. But I was about to text you actually and tell you that I was live. As a matter of fact, I came to this live because of you. I didn't want you to get bored, Camila, so I decided to just jump on board and make sure you get your energetic fix for the night, because I know it's getting late there soon, so you're gonna be sleeping, sir. Okay, hi dear Nodas. Hi to all the lovely friends. Akis from Greece. Hello, my wonderful friend Akis. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. And love and light to you from wonderful Greece, of course. All right. United Macedonia. Yes, you can call me Nicola, dear sir. Awesome. Thank you, Nicola. I always like to ask before I mention a lot of times. Awesome. Camila, I see that you are already connecting phone and laptop. Okay, dialing. Yeah, just turn them off. Cheryl, just literally turn them off. Okay? Those numbers, just turn them off. I wouldn't be concerned. Pastor, how does it feel to be happy or another person detriment? How does it feel to be happy at another person's detriment? So, no, you can only be happy when you are connected with who you really are, believe it or not. Because in that scenario, Pastor Emmanuel, what happens is your natural state rises. Your natural state kicks in, and in your natural state, you don't have to force anything. Okay, it's natural for you to be happy. It's natural for you to be loving. It's natural for you to be forgiving. It's natural for you to be all those positive qualities that you can think of, because who you are is love and light, of course. So it is totally natural. So how do you feel? How can you be happy? You just be silent and connect with who you are. That's going to come naturally to you. Hi, how are you? I'm doing fine. Thank you, Jenny, for being here. Love and light to you. If you are an empath, it's easy to feel to be all. I know that. Yes, it is, especially when you are an empath. Thank you, Emma, for rectifying that, because what happens, empaths, a lot of times, they need to be a little more careful because they mix their own feelings for somebody else's, meaning they pick up somebody else's emotions and feelings, and they think sometimes that they are their own. So they can walk into a room, somebody is sad, they're picking up the sadness, and they mistakenly think that the sadness comes from them. So, if you're an empath, awesome. Hello, hello. Jeannie, why can't I communicate with the higher self? So, believe it or not, your higher self communicates with you constantly. Your higher self always wants to have contact with you. Okay? The reason why you think you're not communicating is simply because you are not allowing it to happen. Now, there's two ways that this can happen. One way is you're not allowing it to happen because you're afraid of something, or something. It's mostly fear driven, right? The other one is simply you're just letting your mind and your thoughts take over. And when this happens, it is very, very common, actually. The majority of us are walking around not even living in the present moment. We are just living in our mind. We are living in our thoughts. And we have identified with them. And we think we are them, which in reality we are not. Okay? So, stay still, stay connected, be silent. And that is one of the quickest ways you can connect with your higher self. Like I said, you're always connected, but instead of being pinched off, you just let the flow go. Right? Blind sight is amazing. Awesome. And Creator Your Reality, are you familiar with the gray human hybrids living among us? I've heard a lot of different stories that different, hybrids could be living among us. Is it possible? Of course it is. Would I be concerned about it? No, I'm not. Why? Because we are all one at the end, regardless. Okay, so I'm facing problem when I project for therapy reasons. I lose physical power. How to preserve my power? So when you project for therapy, reasons, I lose physical power. So the way to preserve, I should say, your power is by simply not giving your power when you perform these therapy sessions. Thank you, my wonderful friend. In your case, what I would do is two things. Either ground yourself, meaning just put your feet on the ground and picture this energy coming like from roots under the ground towards your legs and through your arms, it's mostly where you would be projecting this, right? So feel the energy traveling this way. In this way, you are not the one pushing it. In this way, you are the one actually just receiving it and sending it out. Another way, you can use universal energy. In this case, you would just simply allow the energy to flow from the top of your head. It would come downwards through your arms, and then you would push the energy out. Okay? Again, by doing this, you're not the one that's going to get drained because you are using universal energy. That's how you do that. You're very much Zeus. Thank you, Brandon. I love that. Annie, I'm experiencing the magic. Thank you. You should always be experiencing the magic. I love that. Beautiful comment. Hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you, Manuel, for being here. Satara, hello. Hi, dear friend from Switzerland. Awesome. I love that. Hello from Canada. Always my Canadian friends. Okay, Jeannie. I took several courses to become a medium and not succeeding. What do you have to offer? All right. So, in order for you to become a medium, Jeannie, okay, you simply need to allow it to happen. You simply need to just sit there and allow whatever it is that wants to come through just to come through. Everybody is a medium, okay? All of us. We just simply need to allow this to come through. It's not something that you develop. It's already there, and you just simply need to listen for it and pay attention, okay? Awesome, Jeannie. Hi to all, wake up person. All right, thank you, Manuel. I took several courses to become a medium. All right, love you too, Jeannie. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Camila, I know and I feel that I'm entering next level but can't figure what it is. How do I figure? So again, you don't need to try to figure anything, Camila, all right? When you are ready to enter those other levels, it's simply going to happen naturally without you even trying to do anything, because on a universal scale, you're not going to enter somewhere that you are not ready to enter. The universe will simply not, I should say, allow something like that. Or better yet, your higher self will not allow that to happen, plain and simple, because you're not ready for it yet. But when you are, you will know, and you will figure it out at the time. One day at a time. Don't worry about it. Jeannie. I just mentioned it, my wonderful friend. Okay. If you're talking about what kind of courses I'm offering, you can hit my link tree and hit my website, and you can go through there. Okay. Just look through it. If you have any questions, just give me a message. All right. Now, sorry, I can't stay on this live. I've been called to work. Love and light. Love and light to you as well, my wonderful friend. Emma, thank you for that. Thank you for popping by, even if it is just for a short time. That's all good. Thank you for sharing. Jules, hello from Tazewell. My name is Jules. Thank you, Jules, for connecting. Always a pleasure to have different people from different parts of the world here. Of course, we are all connected, and I love that. And Dandra, I'm stuck in a spiral of one day good, the other feeling ill. Okay, so in this scenario, just become aware of it just like you are, okay? And the days that you feel ill, try to see if it is something that you are doing that's causing the illness. Maybe it is a thought that you are thinking. Maybe it is a certain food that you are eating. Maybe it's a habit that has changed. Try to follow what it is that makes you feel not good, okay? And sometimes it could be hard to pinpoint. It could be something as little as just taking, I don't know if you're taking meds or something. Maybe you're taking a medication, something that triggers it. Just see if it has something to do with that. If it doesn't have anything to do with that, then it is obviously something that your mind is telling you. Okay, so you got to play with it to figure out what exactly it might be. And Camila, of course, to Jeannie, yep, I think you need to calm down for it to happen. If you stress about it, you're blocking yourself. 100% Camila, you're absolutely correct. That's exactly what I was saying, Jeannie, earlier about just allowing it to happen. So the way you allow it to happen is by simply, just like Camila just mentioned here. Of course, that's a wonderful way. All right. Okay. Happy Sunday, my dear friend. Thank you, Stephanie, for being here. Hello, my wonderful friend, Le Jardin Paradis, or Zadia, I should say. Thank you for being here. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend. And Camila, Dar 7 a.m. always be grounded and use yet the light to heal and not only yourself. Very, very good. Camila, again, has a lot of knowledge on a lot of these topics. By all means, go right ahead and check out what she's saying here. And Miriam, okay, what is the silver chain, please? Miriam from Malta. Miriam, awesome. It all depends on what that silver chain means to you. So, in general, you hear about all these different analogies like silver chains, silver cord, and all that stuff that pretty much tells you that your soul is connected to your body somehow, and so on and so on. But in reality, you are not connected through any chain to nothing or any cord to nothing. And the reason for this is because if you were connected, you wouldn't be able to astral travel to begin with, okay? Your connection to your body has nothing to do with a chain or a silver string or something like that chains you down. Your connection is highly by frequency, by vibration, and by thought, of course, because even on the other realm, you have the capabilities to think, believe it or not. So, thinking doesn't always come from our brain, okay? Thoughts are energy as well. Thoughts are alive. They are live forms as well. So, even when you cross over to the other realms, you still can think. You can still, So, this is how you're connected. There's no silver cords or silver strings. At least not to my knowledge. Okay? I've never experienced that. So, how can I reprogram my mind? Okay, thank you, Nicola. Change some restrictive beliefs that make me struggle. Akis. So, Akis, the first thing that you need to do is identify, thank you, Nicola. You need to identify what those beliefs are. Okay? Once you identify what those beliefs are, then you simply disassociate yourself from them. How do you do this? By realizing that those beliefs don't serve you anymore. Okay? You shine the light on them. You shine your awareness on them. And when you do this, when you shine your awareness and your light towards them, they become what they are. They become not significant to you. Okay? Because you realize that you have outgrown them and they don't serve you anymore. So they were serving you at that time, Mikey, but now they don't. Okay? So to reprogram yourself, the first thing you need to do is simply shine the light on them, and everything else will happen on its own. You don't need to struggle with it. Jim, get a crystal ball. Awesome. Waterfall and let you fill up with awesome energy. There you go. That's fantastic. Thank you, Camila. Sparrowhawk, are we already in the other level but not conscious of it? So that's a beautiful question. We do change levels all the time. We do constantly, even on an energy level, because we are energy as a body, right? We shift dimensions, we shift realities, we shift different levels. And yes, a lot of times we shift over to a different level and we're not conscious of it. Just like we go about our daily lives and we're not conscious of them. All right? And to figure out how real this is, think about this. You're driving down the street or you're walking down the street, all of a sudden you ended up somewhere and you don't even remember how you ended up there. The reason for this is what I call It's actually like hypnosis. That's all it is. Your subconscious mind kicked in and it took you to that place without you even being aware of it. Which means what? It means that we are conducting our business, walking around, doing our daily activities, and we are not even aware of them. We're not conscious of them. So if you're not aware of your daily activities, chances are you're not going to be aware that you shifted to a different level. So yes, very, very possible. Sparrowhawk, thank you. And Zakia, in your video on self-healing, can we help increase fertility, remove fibroids, lose weight? You can do anything you want, okay? And the reason why you can do anything you want is because energy is energy. Doesn't matter what. We just label it different things. So once you actually realize that you are not the energy, but you are its master, okay, you can do all kinds of so-called what others would call miracles here, but in reality they're not miracles. They're just, it just is. It's energy, and you know how to play with it. So yes, you can, my wonderful friend Zakia. I love that name. All right. Yes, Zakia. I love it. I just joined late from Lesotho, so could please elaborate more on what is actually being discussed. All right. So, as a baby, okay, basically what we were just saying at the beginning was about how important it is to celebrate in general. And the reason it is important to celebrate is because we are raising our frequency, we are raising our vibration, and anybody that is surrounding us, also their vibration raises, okay? And the environment, its vibration raises, and so on and so on. It's kind of like a domino effect. So what I was saying is that find even the smallest things to celebrate. Is it somebody's birthday? Celebrate it. Somebody, I don't know, your neighbor got married, whatever, celebrate it. Whatever opportunity you get to celebrate, you should just simply celebrate for the fact of celebrating. Okay, that's what that means. All right. And Nicola, sir, how can we master the energy around us? We should not give power, or no. To master the energy around you, all you need to do is shine awareness on it, shine light on it. Then, depending on what you want to do with it, okay, you can either put the intent on it, or just by you simply, observing it and feeding it some positive emotion, you can change that. All right? So you don't give your personal power. You never give your personal power. All right? Because the minute you start giving your power as your energy source, you're going to feel drained. Okay? You're going to feel tired. That's not what you want to do. Even in what we call the so-called healing, that I don't like that word, but anyway, some people prefer to use that term. You should never use your energy as a body energy, right? Always use the earth's energy or the energy that comes from source, if you want to call it. Everything is source, of course, but I call it universal energy, which would in this case come from not the ground but from the air. Okay. All right, let's see what other questions. Thank you, Zakia. Love it. Love and light to you, my friend. Who else is here? Any other questions that you might have? Camila? Fill up your energy by meditation and feel it when you heal someone. There you go. Be grounded. Yes, exactly what I was saying. Meditation will always help, of course, because when you meditate, you come in contact with this energy source that we call ourselves. Okay, thank you very much. I understand exactly what you said. Perfect. And that's what I want. I want you to understand what I said, of course. Thank you so much. Akis, thank you, my wonderful friend. Okay. And Camila, why do we dissociate in bad times in life? So basically what happens in your bad times in life, if you want to call them bad, okay, you want to actually disassociate. You want to actually take some time alone, because when you spend time alone, you find the answers that you need to find. You are finding the connection, which always, of course, you do have that connection, but you find the connection with who you really are. And it is at this state that answers come to you. So it is, I would say it is a must in so-called bad times to just take some time for yourself. Right? Okay. What else? If your question about pregnancy, okay. Well, yes, in power field you can occur. Awesome. You guys are awesome here. Annie, wait, go over that I am master of the energy, not the energy. Okay, yes, Annie. So what I was saying about the energy and you being the master of it, there's two things that happen in not just this physical reality, but in every reality, in every dimension, throughout the whole universe, throughout other universes. We have consciousness or awareness, right? And then we have energy. Energy is everything around us, okay, including our body. So when we realize that we are not the energy, we are the consciousness, we are the awareness, then we quickly realize that we are also the energy's master. Okay? Why is this? Because when we project our awareness upon energy, we can influence it, we can shift it, we can make it do different things. All right? To give you an example, even energy, when you focus on other energy, you can influence it. You can't destroy it, you can't create or destroy energy, but you can influence it. You can make it change form, you can make it do different other things, right? Example of that, look at this physical reality that we are living in. We've pretty much created everything around us, from buildings to pens to cups. Thank you, Zakia. To cups, to pens, to clothes, to whatever it is that we are here and sitting around, that we created this, right? So we are actually energy masters. We are already creators. This is what I mean by energy. Okay? So I hope you got that, Annie. So timeless. Okay, if you can leave the body and go wherever you want, whether the earth is flat or round. All right, are we still having this debate about about the earth being flat or round? All right, so I'm going to say it again. There are universes, believe it or not, that the earth is flat. There are other realities that the earth is not flat. There are other realities that, and so on and so on and so on, okay? In this reality, the one that we are here in, the earth is round, okay? Why is this? Because in this reality, every physical form, if you leave it out in nothingness, I should say, okay, it's going to form naturally into a circle. Why? Because it wants to, like roll up. When a baby is born in their mother's womb, how is the position of the fetus? It's always curled up, right? That's why, because we always want to take that form. Planets are no different. So in this reality, this earth is round. I'm gonna stop that debate with people. But anyway, Katrina, good evening. Thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. Love and light to you. Always a pleasure to have you here. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Julie. Celebration raises our vibration 1000%. And this is one of the main reasons why from even ancient times everybody was celebrating. Patty, thank you. And even though maybe we didn't know at the time what frequency and vibration was, we definitely knew that by celebrating, something made us feel good. we actually felt better, right? So why not celebrate? This is why we created all these celebrations. But I'm going one step further and I'm saying, yeah, take the opportunity to celebrate with anything and everything. And the reason for that is, again, because it raises your vibration. You're absolutely right. Okay. Patty, thank you for that. Hello, friend Love. Okay, we need more energy to manifest things like a car or something big. Thank you. Actually, you don't need more energy to manifest a car or something big. Whether you want to manifest, and again, I'm using the word manifest, which I already have an issue with the word manifest because everything is in the here and the now. But for terms of understanding each other, I'll use the word manifest here just because you're in alignment with it, right? Whether it is a pen that you want to manifest in this physical reality, or whether it is a house, let's say, okay? The same rules apply. The same energy would apply. Now, what do I mean by that? Of course, it would be easier on an energetic level to manifest a pen, but the process of doing it is the same thing, right? You would simply connect and see it in the present moment, whether it is a pen or whether it is a house. It doesn't matter. You see it and you let it come to you in that fashion, okay? You don't need to put more energy into a house because it's bigger than a pen. No, it's the same principle, okay? All right. Thank you, Zakia, for all those ice cream cones. If you can leave the body and go, okay, we mentioned that again. Timelessness. All right, you're asking the same question. So, thanks, Timelessness. My darling friend, please explain push and pull. Okay. Okay, Zakia, technique when visualizing the object. All right, so the push and pull technique, again, I have done a few videos out there, okay, is simply you would feel, one of the ways is you would feel the energy like in your hand, okay, and you can see, let's say, the object what you desire from the distance, okay, even if it's in your mind's eye, you would feel it from the distance and you would simply just connect with the energy and pull it in, okay, and if it's something that you don't want, you can push it out, right? But in order for you to do this, you need to connect with the energy first. So the energy within you, like the hand energy, and then the energy of whatever it is that you want to push or pull. So if you want to bring it to you, you pull. If you want to push it from you, you just simply push. That's all that means, okay? But I can definitely, we can get into that a little more in detail. All right. Thank you, Camila. Feel free to tap the screen. I love it. My cheerleader here. You're the best. I love you. Annie, can something like 5G change my energy? So your energy can change for various reasons. Can it be destroyed? No. Can it be created? No. Can it change? Yes. But at the same time, if you are aware and you are conscious about it, you can always keep your energy levels or your energy wherever you want, because in reality, you are the one in control of it. Doesn't matter 5G and all that other stuff, of course. You are always in control. Can it affect your energy? Of course. We have different things affecting our energy, but as long as we're aware of it, we can always bring it back. Thank you, Laval. Laval to you. Kev, have you ever astral projected? As a matter of fact, we all astral project, okay? Every single night, just before you go to bed, or actually when you go to bed and you sleep, you astral project. You just don't remember it. Your body, when it is sleeping, it is like one of those Tesla vehicles, all right? It is charging. You are the driver. In this case, you are your soul, okay? And what happens is when your body recharges, you got nothing to do. So you leave and you fly around, believe it or not. You come back, and then it's like the driver jumps back in his Tesla after it's recharged and drives off. It's the same principle. The only difference is you don't remember it because you simply, you were either dreaming about it and it just didn't seem real to you. But you were definitely flying around. So we all do every day. Okay, Camila. Okay, me too. I got my third one tomorrow. Awesome. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are going back and forth. All right. What other questions do we have here? Again, for those of you that don't know me, of course, feel free to go ahead and check out my page here on TikTok. If you like what you see, you can always hit a follow, of course, and you can hit the little bell notification right beside it. And every time I upload a video, of course, you will be notified by doing that. And at the same time, you can check out my link tree. Okay, it's called Linktree. It's a link right at the bottom of the page. When you tap on that, of course, what's going to happen is it's going to direct you to my other social media platforms and to my website. Feel free to go through them and check everything out. You know, the website, of course, and the other platforms. And of course, anybody that wishes to subscribe, this is your opportunity while I am live. You can do so, and if you wish to, you can have a quick 15-minute Zoom meeting with me. All right. So let's see what other comments we have before we close here. And Zakia, okay, I'm excited for my session tomorrow. Zakia, you were born to be excited. And this is what I mean, right? Celebrate. You are actually doing it even right now. You're in celebration mode, and that is awesome because you are already raising your vibration. You're already raising your frequency. And that is amazing, my friend. Love and light to you. Hello, I'm happy I'm here on live. Thank you. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Interesting. Thanks, Kev, Camila. You guys are awesome. Mario Tattoo, thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. Brandon, thank you for being here. Nice, nice. All right. Have you ever tried salvia? Thank you, Mario Tattoo. Do you mean the Silva method? Is that what you're talking about? Or salvia? I'm not quite sure what it is because I normally don't usually try things around. Mario, thank you, Camila, for inviting me. I don't know why you guys don't get the notifications. Camila was saying the same thing. She didn't get notified, Mario. And now you're saying that you didn't get notified either. So sometimes, you know, there are glitches, of course, within the platform, right? So thank you for inviting one another here. Love and light to you all. I really, really appreciate the support and the love and kindness that you are all giving me here. Camila, thank you for bringing Mario here as well. He's awesome to have here. Thank you, Emma. Love and light to all. Oh, wow. How are you getting on? All right. That's awesome. Okay, from which dimension did you decided to have experiences? On Terra in the 3D planet? So our experiences come from every dimension. You are a multi-dimensional being, of course, okay? Of vast proportions. And when you connect with who you really are, all your experiences that you have as that entity, okay, are actually from every single dimension, not just one. All right. So beautiful question, but we get the information from all the dimensions, and you are constantly connected with who you really are, believe it or not. Okay. It's not something that you are disconnected from. It is just something that you need to learn how to accept, how to actually allow to come through. All right, Zakia, I am always celebrating my darling. Of course you are. That doesn't surprise me. The moment I wake up, I am celebrating. That is awesome. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, my wonderful friend, Zakia. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right. It's awesome. I learned so much myself and grow on what I already do. That is very, very good. You guys are communicating back and forth. That is very, very good. Much love to everyone. Hello. Hello, Kelly. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being here, of course. Have most of us lived on another planet with aliens like they live among us? Yes, you are living with them, among them right now. Why? Because everything happens in the now. So let me put it to you this way. Everything happens in the now, okay? All the experiences you are having them at this moment. The reason why you don't see the other ones at this moment is because you are focusing right here, right now. Okay, but when you focus or when you change your focus on one of those planets that you consider yourself an alien, for example, it won't be any different. This is actually what happens when we call death. Okay, the so-called death that we call is not a death. Okay, you're simply changing from this reality, you're going to a different one. It's like you are going from one room to the other. Basically, what this means is you are shifting your focus. That's all it is. Because now your physical body doesn't so-called exist here, which again, it always exists. It's just energy. Your physical body just transformed into something else, right? Because energy cannot get destroyed. So it is the same way. You just focus. And the more you focus on different things, you focus on those realities. But everything happens in the now. So, yes, we all lived on other planets and are living on other planets among so-called aliens. I don't use the word aliens because we are all one, actually, no matter where we come from. All right, Sparrowhawk, should we aim to astral travel to particular places, maybe places of energy or learning? That is a very, very beautiful question. Thank you for asking that, Sparrowhawk. So, when you want to astral travel, believe it or not, I prefer to astral travel just for exploration purposes, of course, right? Now, others do it for their own reason, but yes, anytime you go, just explore. You will naturally be attracted to different frequencies and energies as you are moving around. So just go check them out. Don't be afraid. All right. And yes, you will always bring knowledge back. Every time you go, you will bring knowledge back. Think about it. It's like you leaving from one country and going to another and exploring it. Of course, there's different foods to experience. There's different people to see, different cultures, right? A different way of living. It's the same principle. You go out, you astral project, you travel, you come back, you gain knowledge. Absolutely. Nicola, we all here are going to have a wonderful week. Thank you, sir. And it's time for bed. Thank you, my wonderful friend Nicola. Thank you for being here. I know it is getting late out in Skopje. So, yes, by all means, love and light to you. Have a wonderful night. All right. Okay. Okay, salvia is a flower. Okay, thank you for letting me know. That takes you out of your body if you smoke it. Awesome. So again, yes, it is one of so many of those different plants that you can use, obviously. And again, if you are connected with it, if you are okay with it, by all means, thank you, Nicola. I have nothing against any of that, right? As long as you are connected with it, and as long as you have, thank you, Mario, and as long as you have somebody overlooking the process, okay, because, thank you, Mario, because I believe that in order for you to do such a thing, you will need somebody to overlook the process because, again, you don't want to go to an extent that you can hurt yourself in this physical reality, I mean, right? So, but by all means, if you're in alignment with it, yeah, go right ahead. And Mario Tattoo, I want more information about 5D. So, first of all we need to do is be in the present moment. Why is this? Because we are here to experience the now. This is what happens when our mind tries to take us somewhere else. Oh, there's 5D. I want to experience that. And so on and so on and so on. But in reality, the Ds that we call 5D, 3D, 4D, whatever you want to call it, are limitless, right? So You go to the 5D, next thing you know, you're going to want to explore the 60 and 70, because literally, no matter what they tell you that there's only 5Ds or this D or that D, they are limitless. Okay, the dimensions that are around, the information that is around can never stop. And the reason for this is because we keep growing, we keep expanding, and we keep evolving. So, pretty much, you should just be connected right here, or when you connect with who you are, actually, you are also going to have information from the 5D. So the 5D is kind of a higher level of what your so-called soul would be at. Okay, that's pretty much what the 5D is, and you kind of see things from a different perspective. But again, when you connect with who you are, you will automatically be connected to all these so-called Ds. I can't remember my dreams. Big hat? Yeah. So one of the reasons for that, again, is because when you wake up in the morning, maybe you're too quick to move out of bed, or maybe you're rolling and shifting quite a bit, right? So again, you would put the intention just before you sleep, put the intention out there and say that you want to wake up and remember your dreams when you do so. And at the same time, it is very, very important that when you do wake up, you don't move around immediately. And the reason for that is because when you do move around, your mind kicks in automatically. Your thoughts kick in. And the minute that happens, you will forget your dreams, right? So give yourself a couple of moments, take a deep breath or something, and just recall your dream. And then from there, maybe you want to record it or write it down, because if you don't, you might forget about it again. Okay? That's all that is. And Zakia has anyone noticed how empowered you feel after working on these energy techniques? Go right ahead. Anybody here that has worked on these techniques, do you feel empowered? That's a good question. I would like to know that too. Patty, thank you. Thank you for joining. Okay. Camila, my ears are ringing every time you say something that makes total sense to me. It's like a confirm. Yes. Remember, sometimes I would say that you can feel goosebumps. Okay. When you feel goosebumps, it is a clear indicator that you are in connection, or not in connection, but who you really are is actually agreeing with what is happening, right? And of course, you are connected with who you really are. In your case, your ears are ringing, right? So we all connect in different ways, of course, but that's a good sign, and I'll take that as a great sign, Camila. Thank you. Emma, always have this feeling like everything already happened. That is because everything is happening right here, right now, and that's an amazing feeling to have. It is just that you, Emma, are growing and evolving, and what we are awakening. Okay, so you are kind of, and I say kind of because we are all kind of, because it's a never-ending story. You're awakening. Your process has already started, and that's why you feel like that. Hope you get a great time with him too. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Hi, Carrie. Okay, laugh out loud. Okay. And Kev says, when I do, I'm afraid, but I'm going to get stuck outside of our own reality. So you can never get stuck. Okay, Kev? You can never get stuck out of your own reality, because your own reality is where you need to be. Thank you, Camila. And since your own reality is where you need to be, your higher self, keep in mind, is aware of what you are doing. Your higher self is already there. You see, only a small portion of you is in this physical realm. Okay, we got to understand this. The bigger part of you is not here. The bigger part of you is in the so-called non-physical. Okay, only a very small portion of you is here. The rest of you is non-physical. So you can never get stuck anywhere because you are already there. Okay, that's why I said even earlier to Mario too, 5D, 4D, it doesn't matter. You are already in all these dimensions. You can never get stuck in any of them, because the minute you think you're going to get, your higher self is there, it's just going to take give you the boot. Hey, go back. I'm here. You don't need to be here. Go back. Type of a thing, right? You can never get stuck. All right. Christine, when I do the swinging technique, my head starts pulsating like crazy. That's awesome. Next thing you know, you're going to be out. That is awesome. That is very good. Some people, actually, that's a very good sign, but a lot of people, they're going to feel their whole body moving the same way as you were a child and you were swinging, okay? And you feel that energy, you know, that rock, like you're rocking back and forth. The same thing would be happening, right? Exactly the same thing. That's a good sign. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my wonderful friend. Zakia, I was made refunded from my job. Yes, I have until March to work my notice. How do I change my situation? By already seeing it being changed, okay? Your situation is already changed. Your situation is already in front of you. So, by not chasing it and by accepting it as being as it is already, this is how change happens. Change doesn't happen because we change something. Change is already there and we just accept it and we allow it to come in. Okay? That's how that works. Does time pass at different rate when astral traveling? Is it different in some ways? So when you astral travel, you're going to realize that there is no time, okay? Because in reality, there is no time. So once you've crossed into that reality, you're going to see that time actually doesn't exist. You might think in your mind, or you might experience, I should say, that you've been astral traveling like for a month. In some cases, you think, wow, I was out there, like I explored this and I explored that. I was there for such a long time. But in reality, you were gone for like maybe an hour or 5 minutes or half an hour, right? Or 8 hours, depending. So yes, in some other cases, you might think that you were somewhere for half a second, but you were out for 8 hours or whatever the scenario is. Time doesn't exist in those realms. Camila, I feel more and more awesome for everything you learned me, both energy and other stuff. Thank you, Camila. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend. This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to help as many people as I can. And of course, like I said, I also learn a lot from all of you as well, because we all have our unique traits and unique gifts, I should say, that, you know, when you combine all of them together, we are all helping one another out. Okay. I can feel hair tingling. That's awesome. If you can feel hair tingling, that's a clear indicator. It's like the goosebumps when I was saying, you know, when you get the goosebumps, what happens? You get all those hairs and all those little goosebumps. The same thing with your hair. Okay, when it's tingling, you feel the energy rushing through. You feel the connection with who you really are. You feel you have that energetic bond. It's all good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm sending you love right back at you. Thank you for that. Liquid Sun, I'm sending love right at you as well. And Spiritual Hawk, how would you describe deja vu? What is it exactly? Sorry for all the unusual questions. Don't be sorry. This is what I'm here for. You can throw me any question you want, of course. As far as deja vu is concerned, okay, you are living in multiple realities. A lot of these realities, okay, are happening parallel to one another, okay? They are all very, very similar in this case, okay, but with slight differences. So the deja vu part is you connecting, okay, with another version of you, which again is you, but in a parallel reality that looks very, very similar. Everything is happening the same, but there's still differences there. But you're just picking up the stuff that are the same because you are living the same thing at the moment, and thus, you know, you think that you relived it, but in reality, you just connected with who you, another part of you in a different reality. That's what deja vu is. Can you also feel energy engulfing my head? Can also feel energy engulfing my head. That's awesome. Yes, I wouldn't be worried about it. It is all good. Mario Tattoo. 5D is not a physical place. What is it then? So again, not everything is physical. Even in this physical reality, it is not physical. Because when you take your body and you zoom in, Mario, you're going to find that all you see is energy, okay? And even modern science has discovered this lately, and they don't even know what to do with this information, because this information is something that even goes beyond their teachings from before. So every so-called physical plane, when you enter it, seems physical. Just like you enter this plane and you touch yourself, you think it's physical. When you enter 5D, it would feel the same as well. Okay, you enter 5D, you tap on yourself, you're going to feel that it is real. Okay, it is not less real than this one. Whatever reality you go to, it will feel physical to you because you are in that reality. Okay. Thank you, my dear friend. I appreciate you so much. You change lives of others. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend. Thank you for saying that, Zakia. Mario, I want to know what the obsession with a 5D is. Why are you obsessed with a 5D physical place? I'm curious. Because the 5D physical place is not going to feel any different than the 3D or 4D, except, of course, you are going to have more information coming to you, or more insights, or other things are going to be different than what you see them here. But as far as physicality is concerned, you are going to feel it as being physical, just as you do here. Okay. You're such a polite person. Thank you. Greetings from Greece. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Emma, thank you. You're such a beautiful soul and so humble. Thank you, my wonderful friend. My hair is tingling now. So if your hair is tingling right here, right now, it is because you are connecting, or you are experiencing the energy that, not just from me, the whole energy of this whole group of wonderful people that are here, of course, right? And this is a clear indicator that your inner being or higher being is in complete, what do you call it? Not alliance. It completely agrees with what we are discussing here, and it is in alignment, I should say, with what we are. Okay. Did you feel something strange? As a matter of fact, I did, and I think that's why our friend above here, Farglian, is it? I think that's why their hair is tingling as well, because maybe they felt some energy flowing through here as well. You picked it up, didn't you? You did, Camila. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sparrowhawk. Love and light to you. And Mario, okay, because the Earth is changing in 5D, and then a lot of information about that makes me confused. Okay, so basically, the Earth that you hear about changing into 5D, and we need to go to this 5D because it's going to leave the others behind. This is what happens in this scenario. We are constantly changing in different dimensions. We are constantly, forever changing, okay? For some reason, this came out in the so-called spiritual community that the Earth is changing and we are going to 5D, and whoever doesn't jump on board is going to be left behind and blah, 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 and all that stuff, right? But in reality, you are always where you need to be. In reality, we are all shifting. So for those that are on a conscious level, on a different dimension, they will shift, okay? But we are constantly shifting. It's not like somebody's going to go to a 5D Earth and somebody else is going to stay behind and be whatever. Wherever you are at, even if it's the 3D, 4D, 5D, you are with everybody else that is in the same dimension. So nobody gets left behind, right? That's the confusing part. But I get it. There is a lot of confusion because a lot of people are saying different things about the 5D, and they're scaring a lot of other ones, saying that we're going to stay behind. Nobody stays behind. Okay, as a matter of fact, we change dimensions from second to second, from minute to minute. We just don't realize it. And the Earth, as we're talking about it, there's multiple Earths on multiple universes, on multiple dimensions. There's parallel Earths, exactly the same thing that you see. So I wouldn't put too much focus on that, Mario, because it is simply something that I don't know where it came from, to be honest with you, because this has always been going on. These dimensions and multi-dimensions, it's nothing new. All right, I sent an energy ball with a laughter in the chat. That's what you did. And the other person's hair stood up. All right, I see what you did. That's why you said, did you feel it? You're playing around with energy balls now. Awesome. You are so amazing. Mary Lou, love and light, my friend. So grateful to the time that you spend with us. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend. I love spending time with all of you because I get a lot of positive feedback as well, and I see that all of us are growing, are evolving, are expanding, right? And I love that. And is there evil or bad forces? Again, evil or bad is just a perception that we have, and we have labeled it in our mind, okay? Everything around us, and I mean everything, in every single universe, okay? There is only source, and source is love and light. We are all extensions of source. We are all extensions of love and light. The evil or the bad that we see is because we have pinched ourselves off from source, and we see this evilness or there's badness, okay? But once you unpinch it, it's like, you have a hose, and the hose is running with water, and we just, clamp it, right? The water's not going to flow. It's the same principle. You just unclamp it, and you're going to see that evil and bad are actually non-existent. They really, really are. There's only source. All right. Did you watch new movie Avatar? No, I haven't actually. How was it? Or if you didn't, would you check it out? I haven't watched it actually, but I've heard quite a few interesting things about it, and I wouldn't mind watching it because I'm always open to different things, and sci-fi movies. I've always loved them, even when I was a kid. So, absolutely. Can you please explain how to manifest height? By simply being happy with where you are. Okay. Is it Mac? Okay. There are versions of you right here, right now, in different physical realities that are shorter. There are higher. There's other ones that are fat. There's other ones that are skinny. There's other ones that you have different hair. There's other ones that are different. Okay, the possibilities are endless. You are here to experience life in this physical reality just exactly as you are. So to experience yourself in a different height, like taller, I wouldn't bother with it, and the reason for that is because there's already multiple versions of you living that. So on your soul level, it wouldn't make a difference. On your soul level, you're not learning anything from that. Why? Because there are already versions of you living that. So I wouldn't even bother with that. Mac, I wouldn't bother with that. Hi, Susan Urban is in the house. Awesome. Thank you for being here. I was in your neck of the woods earlier. I just posted a video. I was in Detroit, actually, in Michigan, and I kind of revved it up a little bit, and I said, next stop, New York. And right away, Rick is not here, but right away, Rick made a comment. He is in New York as well, and it's like, hey, I hope you hit me up when you're here, right? So I'm surprised you haven't seen that video yet, but thanks for being here, Susan. See you later, Chief. See you later, my wonderful friend Brandon. Awesome. Always good to have you here. Tracy, when I'm lying down at night, I always have a feeling of a swing in my chest, and I'm not sure why. So, you mean like rocking? Is that what you mean? Because if it is something similar to what I'm talking about, like the swinging, the back and forth, it is a clear indicator that you want to astral travel, you want to move out. Or it is a clear indicator that you are catching yourself just before you astral travel. Because I've said this many times, when we fall asleep, we always astral travel. But maybe in your case, you're becoming aware of it just before it actually happens. But I would still say that that's exactly what is happening. So, I think, so wake up people, maybe you should, and more ethics in going with a one and love for. Love and light for you too, my wonderful friend. Okay. I didn't know where I was. I couldn't find the exit. So weird. Okay. Are you talking about some dimension that you were in and you didn't know where you were? You didn't find the exit? Is that what you're talking about? Because I'm not sure how this came up here, but all right, Camila, awesome. Letting people wake up in the most beautiful way, when where they are obeying God, the Creator. Obeying. That's an interesting word. Who is the Creator? That's another interesting question. I don't know what that was I have that one time. All right. We'll lose. Okay. Helen. Trying to see if any of... it's 22:22 in the UK. Yeah, quite late out there. That is pretty late, I guess. My friend Zakia. All right. Nodas, come to London in England. That is awesome. If I show up in London, England, which actually I'm planning a trip this summer for Greece, and we were maybe going to stop close to London, England, around Brussels, we were thinking. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, because I have quite a few wonderful folks already in the UK that requested me to pop by to begin with. So thank you for the invitation, Zakia. All right. And screenshotting one half different. That's awesome. 2323. Okay. Any other questions that we might have? Lisa. I don't know. I was shopping. Everything starts spinning around me. So you were shopping again. Was it in real? Like real, when I mean everything's real, but I'm saying, was it in like this physical reality, or were you shopping in your mind's eye, or were you shopping when you were astral traveling? Hey, can you explain, please, what is the difference between soulmate and twin flame? So, in reality, all these labels that we put, again, are human-made labels, okay? All you need to really know is that we are all so-called souls that you said, right? And we are all part of what we call this soul group, and we all have these so-called soul contracts to come around and play these different roles, okay? I wouldn't really label any of them, because in reality, we are all interchanging roles, all right? We literally are interchanging roles. And it doesn't matter what label you put here. It is one and the same, believe it or not. We just choose to play around with labels just like we normally do. Yes, I will take you for lunch or dinner. Awesome. That is fantastic. Thank you for that, Zakia. Okay, we already said that. Camila, if you go to London, I'll break it in the flight and steer it to Norway instead. For whatever reason, I believe that you would do that, Camila. I really, really would. But on the other hand, it's all Europe. It's all, in close proximity to one another. Of course, I'm in North America, so we are already used to great distances. So, of course, the distances are not that far away. And Sparrowhawk, like if you're in the UK, stop by Southampton for a coffee. That is awesome. I love I love all of you. Look at all the invitations I'm getting. Yes, it's real. Okay, so it was real, Lisa? Okay, so let me go back up to your question. It was real, so you need to know. Thank you, John. You need to know. What is it that you need to know? I don't know what I was shopping. Everything started spinning around me. Okay, so for a moment you were shopping, and everything started spinning around you, and it was for real life. So again, the first thing that I would do is make sure that it wasn't related to some so-called physical condition that we might have, right? You never know what that might have caused it. So if it is some kind of a physical condition, there's multiple ways to address it. But the first thing to do, thank you, Zakia. The first thing to do is to figure out why, okay, you were, why everything was spinning around you, okay? So make sure there was nothing physical first. All right. Yes, it's real, okay. How can I solve my autonomic nervous system dysfunction? By simply don't even look at it as being dysfunctioning. Look at it as being perfect, and it is doing its job the way it should be doing it. All right. By focusing your attention on it as it has a problem, even if it is not operating according to your standards, for example, or doctor standards, the minute you turn around and you see it operating in perfect health, it's going to change on its own. You don't need to push anything on it. Just see it as perfectly healthy. It sounds easy, and that is because it is easy if you just focus on it in that way. Twin flame is the same as you. Soulmate is someone suits your soul. There you go. Camila already answered it. But for me, again, they are all terminologies that we use, okay, because we all interchange. What's the meaning of life? Beautiful question. The meaning of life is for you to explore it. The meaning of life is for you to live it. The meaning of life is for you to grow. The meaning of life is for you to expand and evolve and to share love, okay? It's not just one answer. You came here for a whole slew of different reasons. But it is always, and I say always, it is here for you to experience it just the way it is. That's why you're here. I hope you guys are good. Thank you, John. Thank you for the hat and the mustache, by the way. Camila, we speak English here too when needed. Awesome. I love that. Katrina, yes, definitely would be great if you came to UK. There you go. Look at all these beautiful invitations I am getting. I got invitations to New York today. Thank you very much. I got invitations to England, Norway. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. How are you? How are you? John is in the house. If you come to Malaysia, I am here. Now I got an invitation for Malaysia too. You guys are awesome. And all right. Let's see. Any other thing? Thank you. No physical. Okay, nothing physical. Went to doctor, nothing wrong. So crazy. All right, so if there was nothing physical and you went to the doctor and all that was all good, sometimes we do, things like this happen to us because we do enter different frequencies, different vibrations. Maybe it is something, are you an empath? Because that can happen as well. If you are an empath and somebody else was feeling dizzy around you, or in the building where you were, you might have picked up their feeling, okay? And then when you pick up their feeling, you felt it and you just acted on it, all right? There's multiple reasons that this could be happening. If the doctor cleared you, then see if you are an empath, because that would be a strong indicator as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Why can I only run backgrounds in my dream that I can control? So you can run backgrounds in your dream and you can control it. So you are kind of lucid dreaming, but like half lucid dreaming. Is that what you mean? Because if you are lucid dreaming but half lucid dreaming, that is simply because maybe you don't have enough confidence in yourself to do whatever it is that you want to do in that dream. Okay, so, and of course, John is in the house like usual, cheerleader. Awesome. I was killed in a healing science once when I traveled to Egypt. Awesome. Thank you, John. So, if this is a recall that you had, right, then that's all good. But when we do these past life regressions, or we try to remember all these things, sometimes it is better to just leave things alone, because the life that you were meant to live is the one that you are here right now, okay? And sometimes the information that comes through all these past life sessions that we get is not necessarily to our benefit in this life. Why? Because we are not able to control it. Okay, we're not able to handle the information. You need to do a lot of work upon yourself to be able to control and to handle all this information. That's why a lot of times it's just best to just leave it alone. Because, for example, you pick up information like that, and that would, for a lot of us, that would be a traumatic experience. Camila, thank you. And Mario, I have a gift for you, a painting. Oh, you are so awesome. You guys are just awesome. Camila, Mario, you guys are amazing. John is in the house, of course. Katrina. Yes, empath. Okay, so that would explain it. If you are an empath, you just said it here, that would explain why you were feeling all these feelings. Because empaths, what happens a lot of times, thank you, Zakia. Like I've said before, you pick up information and you misinterpret this information as being yours. Okay, but in reality, you are just picking up the feelings from somebody else. And then when this happens to you, it is so real because you are so connected with what that person is feeling, that yes, you can pass out. Yes, you can get dizzy. Yes, you can vomit. Yes, you can even feel sick. Yes, you can, all these things that can happen to you if you don't know how to kind of like block it off, right? Thank you, Lisa. And there you go. Zakia said the same thing. I'm empathetic too, but I want to strengthen my energy and boundaries. That's exactly it. So for empaths, it is very, very important to, just like Zakia was saying here, to strengthen your boundaries, of course, okay? Because when you set boundaries for yourself, then nothing can penetrate them. And when you actually strengthen your energetic levels as well, nothing can penetrate them. So it is very important to do work like that as well. Mario Tattoo, where are you? All right, UK, all right. And Emma, come to Croatia in summer. There you go. I'll take you to lunch and dinner. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Look at all the wonderful invitations I'm getting here. I got New York, I got UK, I got Norway, of course. I got a whole bunch of other ones. Thank you, Katrina. Now I got Croatia too. That is fantastic. I love you guys. Okay, so when I was killed, I fell down in the water, and when I died, I was awakened. Okay, so in this scenario, you're talking about a dream, I guess, right? So you were killed, you fell down, so this dream is very, very clear, actually, very clear. And what it basically means is your old self is dying. Okay, this is how I'm interpreting this. Your old self is dying, and your new self, or your awakened self in this case, is rising from that. It's kind of like the phoenix rising from its ashes, right? So if this, which I'm assuming this is a dream, that's all that means. You are changing, my friend. You are awakening. You are moving forward, and that's all that means. That is a wonderful dream. Very, very good. I had a lucid dream once. I was in beautiful countryside. I looked around, so real, so much detail. That is awesome. And the amazing thing about the lucid dreams is that you are aware that you are dreaming. And once you are aware that you are dreaming, you have all the power to change whatever it is that you want to change within that dream. Now, I got a little secret, a little tip here. The same applies in this so-called physical reality. Because once you realize in this physical reality that this is nothing but a dream, this is nothing but a game, you also can have the same kind of power that you would have in a lucid dream. You can do anything here. You can perform miracles. You can do, this is your playground. This is all energy, and you are its energy master. Okay, I see this as a playground. I do. Not just this physical reality, but every physical reality is a playground. Once you know how to connect with energy, you can master it. You literally can. By the way, for the person that asked me, what's the purpose of life? This is another purpose too. You came here because you are a creator. You came here because you are an energy master. And you also came here to master this energy even to a greater degree. Why? Because in this physical reality, the energy is more dense. It's more heavy. And you came here to play with it and to make it the way you want to make it. Wow. Beautiful crowd here, but at some point I'm going to have to break off here because you just want to keep me here tonight. I love it. I collapsed twice last year and I had to have an ECG on my heart. So is this because you were, obviously you are an empath, right, Zakia, and you picked up this information or this feeling from something, and this is what happened to you. So I get it. Yeah, it's not that easy. Katrina, yes, I had a past life regression, but I was like, I wasn't meant to know, so I was not taken there. Yeah, just like I said, if you are able to control it, then yes, you will be taken there. But a lot of times, even if you're not able to control it, you might be able to see a past life. And in this case, maybe it's a little too much information. So I wouldn't recommend that, right? But in your case, it's all good. Thank you for sharing, Katrina. Sagya, that's a sign that you should be traveling. I think so. Yes, it is a sign I should be coming. Come to Normie and I'll make you dinner myself. Oh my God, you guys are competing who's going to make dinner here. At the end, I'll just buy my own dinner. Literally. If you're going to fight over it. I love you guys. All right. Now, this was the same healing thing, and soldiers killed me. All right. So, that's an awesome story. That's incredible. So, if you pick up what it is that you need to learn from that whole ordeal, okay, thank you very, very much for that, by the way. If you pick up what it is to pick up and you understand what this is meant for you, okay, then you can move forward from this because there's always a message here. And okay, some people so go out of their body, but they don't want happened exactly. What is that? So they went out of their body, but they don't know what happened. So, like I said, we always go out of our body, but the beautiful thing about astral projection is that you are doing this while you are aware of it, you are conscious of it. And while you are conscious of it when it's actually happening, when you're sleeping, of course, you're not necessarily conscious of it when you wake up. You don't remember it, right? But in this case, when you astral travel, you can remember things. And this is the beautiful thing about it. You want to remember things. You want to do it by intention. So put the intention to go and travel around, right? Okay, so any other questions from my subs here? I am going to close this because I want to have some voice left for tomorrow. Okay. Zakia, I am falling asleep. Notice, I think the energy work is helping me to sleep. Beautiful. I'm going to close this off regardless, Zakia. So love and light to you, and I'm going to see you tomorrow, my wonderful friend. That is awesome. And any other questions? No? Good, good, good. I'll make you reindeer meat. That is awesome. You guys are remarkable. Okay. All right. So on this note, I have been talking for a while now. Annie, thank you for being here. I am going to close off. Again, I'm going to say what I wanted to say from the beginning. which is basically find ways to celebrate. Always lift your spirit, always lift your energies. Find even the simplest things to celebrate, because when you do that, you are raising your frequency, you are raising your vibration, you are raising the vibration around the people that are surrounding you. And on even a planet level, thank you, Rose, we are all raising our vibration. Okay, so find simple things to celebrate. Like today, I went to Michigan, to Detroit. I celebrated that. Why? Just going over to the border and just spending some time there. It's good. So just find little things to celebrate. All right, love and light, beautiful souls, love and light to all of you. And again, no matter what you do, be the greatest you. I always have a remarkable time when I connect with all of you. Have a beautiful Sunday, whatever's left of it. For some of you, it might be Monday already if you're connecting from Australia or New Zealand. So, yes, you are a celebration in person, 1000%. All right, love and light to all of you. Thank you for connecting, and we will be in touch again. Take care. Bye for now.